on. It is one of the most ambitious attempts to rehabilitate and release stranded whales ever undertaken.
So this is number 7.
This is the baby. Looking for mommy and looking for something to eat, or her companion.
5 days after stranding, the survivors have reached an important milestone.
You want to roll them already?
Thanks to round-the-clock care, the whales are in stable condition and regaining their strength. This is lifting human spirits and making whales cantankerous.
Number 1 swam by and bit number 2's tail.
The ring has become too confining, dangerous for the whales and the volunteers.
Some of the same things you've been doing in here.
Rick decides to bring the pilots into open water and give them a chance to move under their own power.
Next breath, everybody hands off for 5 seconds. If anybody bolts, holler.
A group of college students helps whale number 5, who seems to be going downhill.
Number 5, we heard, was doing the worst out of all the whales. In the first 3 hours, the whale was, not really responsive.
Everything goes smoothly. Then whale number 5 surprises everyone.
She started flipping, doing her own roll, and just shot off. We tried to go after her and grab her, and she just shot off.
Number 5 is now in open water, weak and alone, with virtually no chance of survival on its own.
Get one boat over here just to make sure they don't need it.
Within minutes, 2 airplanes and a helicopter have joined the search.
I thought it was going to be a miracle to get her back to health before now, and it's truly going to be a miracle if she can survive all this.
The helicopter is located at Rick.
After searching frantically, they finally spot the whale. Number 5 has stranded once again. By the time they get there, the whale is no longer breathing, and hearts break.
She didn't make it. We didn't lose her, but we lost her.
But the whales are not the only force of nature confronting the volunteers. A tropical storm is pounding Big Pine Key. The team struggles to maintain its routine and keep the whales from drowning. No one knows how much the whales can take.
There's so many stressors that are working on them here. They just went through a loss of 75% of their family. They're in a captive situation. There are accidents that can happen no matter what you do to plan.
This tiny exposed location is too dangerous for the whales and their keepers. The team makes a desperate decision. They will have to relocate the whales. A risky undertaking for whales and humans. In the vast expanse of the South Pacific Ocean lies another battleground in the struggle for whales. A tropical island paradise known as Tonga. For centuries, tens of thousands of humpback whales made an annual migration to these waters, their mating and nursing grounds. Hunters decimated this population, taking some 200,000 whales for their meat and oil-rich blubber. But in 1978, whaling was banned here, and the whales began to make a slow recovery.
My father used to stand in front of the boat sighting the whales to kill them. And today I'm standing in front of the boat sighting the whales for the people to go and see.
Felipe Tonga was not destined to follow in his father's footsteps.
That sounds more like the female.
Instead, he became a conservationist with the International Fund for Animal Welfare. To Felipe, the humpbacks are sacred.
It's so beautiful. And if you're closer to them, or if they happen to be down below you underwater, the vibration just drives right through your body. It hits you spiritually and emotionally. You just, wow, you know, there was something else. You can't really explain it.
Now Felipe has an urgent mission: to save the whales from a return to the hunt. Tonga is a poor nation where the per capita income is about $5 a day. And the welfare of whales seems far removed from a hand-to-mouth existence. Some Tongans want to resume traditional whaling on a limited basis, taking some 24 animals a year. Felipe has launched a one-man crusade to stop the plan. He goes from village to village to speak for the whales.
The whales are worth far more alive than dead. I was trying to explain to them how the whales actually help us with bringing in the tourists. I feel that it's so important for me to try to get the Tongan people understand what we have in our own backyard is something very unique.
My name's Priscilla and I'm your Whale Watch guide today.
Tourism is a main source of hard currency here, and the whales are quickly becoming the star attraction. This is one of the few places in the world where people are allowed to swim with an endangered species. Felipe does not condone swimming with whales. Although the whales seem free to come and go as they please, he fears for the mothers and calves. Since a calf must surface every few minutes to breathe, and its mother usually will not leave the young one's side, these appealing pairs are the most accessible whales and the most vulnerable to disruption. But as a realist, Felipe knows that snorkels are preferable to harpoons. But the prospect of resumed whaling still looms, and Felipe thinks that even the loss of 24 whales, particularly mothers, could be catastrophic. For the son of a whaling family, the battle to save Tonga's humpbacks is not yet won.
I strongly believe that the whales are part of our culture. I want to see that what I'm trying to save will benefit the future generation to come.
In the Florida Keys, it's moving day for the pilot whales and their human entourage. The entire critical care unit must be shipped across town.
We've got to get everything in place before we move animals, and we have to move animals safely, and all the other things that happen today are just critical to that end.
We got 2 animals that'll be on stretchers just like this. These are 2 companion animals that need to be side by side.
With no room for error, every move is practiced on humans before it is attempted with the whales.
Slow and easy. We don't have good footing.
An abandoned boat basin about 3 miles away will become the whale's new recovery ward. With deep water and protection from the weather, it may be a perfect haven.
The longer we keep these guys in the water, the better.